Hi everybody, it's Peg, and today for my tips for my creative year, I thought I'd talk about storage and stencils. This is just a wire rack. You can see it's one of those that you get from many of the stores like hardware stores or cooking stores or I think I got these at Target actually. And what I did was I took back here, I took some rings. These are just cheap dollar store rings for shower curtain, and I hung this metal rod on there. Now this was just something that I had laying around in the garage. And what I've done is I've clipped my stencils, my larger stencils, up to that rod. This is how I store them, and then I sort them out. Like these are all Patty Parrish. You can see I have a tab here that says Mary Beth. That's Mary Beth Shaw. Those are hers. I have Carolyn Dubie's. I have Gwen LaFleur here. You know, Seth Apter. It just, you go down here. These are Ranger. All of their designers from Ranger and Stampers Anonymous. And then over here I have a lot of the 12 by 12s. And then these are big masks and things that don't necessarily fit by hanging, and I just have them in some containers that I can pull out as I need it. So you can see for storage this works pretty well. This is one shelf on my rack and all of those stencils are hanging there. Also for my 6 by 6s I have a couple of these bins. These are those storage bins, those plastic ones that had compartmentalized containers in them. And I've got 2 of these in one of those fridge bins. So I can just take this whole thing, and I kind of sorted them out by company and designer. And that way I can access the ones I'm looking for very easily. Now I have a couple of different types of hooks that I use for hanging them up. I do have J hooks, which are those plastic S hooks that just have adhesive on the back and they stick on. These are some pieces that I picked up when I was at IKEA, and they have a little clip. So for those stencils that are cut really close to the edge, I like to use these because then you don't have to move your hook. You can just clip and unclip using these, and they just, you know, they fit on here, and then this goes over the rod, so that's really handy. And then I use these dollar store dividers, you know, between my designers so that I know whose stencils are where. And then I also, this is another tip, if you don't have a hanging place, this is an old binder. I'm not sure where I got it from. It was used originally for CDs. So this is the inside of my binder, and you can see I have, these are those inserts that the CDs or DVDs used to slip into, and I kind of group things by style. If you notice, these are more grid type patterns, and then I've got a bunch that are circle patterns. So as I flip through here, I can find things that are related, because when I work, I like to use things that are related to one another. But, you know, you can see I have all of those in here, and then the ones that are just a little bit too big, these are a couple of, I believe, Dina Wakley ones in the back that were too big to fit in the sleeve. I just slid it in the back because it's a zip-around binder, and I can zip it and close it, and it works really well. So I'll put some links down below to things that I find online in case you're looking for any of this. Be sure and check out all of the other My Creative Year videos, because there are lots of tips and tricks out there for you. We put those out there each month. So if you want to join us, go over to Facebook and find My Creative Year, and you can access all that information. So thanks guys, and I'll see you again next month.